Hi everyone, welcome to the day 12 of our 24 days series of Microsoft Fabric. Today we are going to practice a data pipeline and where we are using the get metadata activity as well as the if else if condition activity. So what we are going to do is we will check in our Lakehouse files, is there any specific file exist or not, and if it exists, so what we will do, we will load it from file to table. So that's one of the conditions, one of the real-time scenarios which we are getting in the day-to-day data engineering work. So the clients, they are having some CSV files and they are uploading it to the Lakehouse as files only. So we have to check whether a new file came or not, and if it is coming, like if any new file came, then what we have to do, we have to load it to the table. Okay. So for that, I'll first show you a particular file which we are going to use here, and just any random file for your reference, just for make you understand how this works. So in the files, as you can see, we have so many files. So today we are going to see this, let's say any of the file, like this fact sales file. So what I will show you, I will select this fact sales in the get metadata. So get metadata will check whether this file exists or not. And if it is, because it will be there for the first load, I will show you that it is running well. It is running for the true condition. And then again, I'll add a different name, which file doesn't exist in our the file section. And I'll show you the false run as well. When the condition is false, how it will run. So let's start with that. So first of all, we will go to the branch layer, and inside that we will go to the pipeline. We'll create a new item, a new pipeline. I'll name it as PL underscore files EBL by condition. Okay, just a second. Now here first I will add a get metadata activity in our canvas. So I'll name it as check table existence. So check, sorry, instead of table, let's use file existence. Existence. Okay. In the setting, I'll select my lakehouse. So my lakehouse name is LH underscore raw. And here in the file name, I'll write. So the file name which I have to write here is, let's see what files we have. So what? So let's write factsales.csv. So I'll write here in the file name factsales.csv. We can add dynamic content as well. So which can check the pattern. Now the file type will be not binary. Let's select it as delimited. And here we have the field list. So let me show you the field list first. So if I click on new, we have different field lists such as column count, content MD5, whether the content is MD5 or not, exists, item name, item type, last modified, size, and structure. So here today I will use the exist. You can use other as well. Now this get metadata activity will check whether this file exists or not. For the first one, it is existing, so it will return a true. Now I'll add the if condition here. I'll join it with on success. So first here in the activities, I'll write a dynamic content as @equals if it is equal. So here I need to write uh, check file activities output dot exist and dot exists comma value I want here to check as true. Okay. So what it will check? First, it will check whether this get metadata data activity is returning true or not. And if the condition is true, so here in the true case, I'll add a copy data activity. And again here, source, I will select the Lakehouse. And the file, again, I'll select sales or fact. What was the name? Sales fact.csv. Let's see. Fact sales.csv. Okay. Here as well, we have to set up the file path will be delimited. And the destination also Lakehouse as a new table. So the new table will be sales F, sales underscore F. Mode, I want it as a override. Okay. Load file to table. So if the condition is true, for the first one, it will be true. So it will load file to the table. Okay. As sales underscore F. And if it is false, I want it to return a message. So I'll drag here the set variable. Just a second. This is the set variable. Message. And the message I want it as and message I want it as did not find the file. Okay. So this message I want. So our pipeline is ready here. Now what I will do, I'll just save it and run it. Because for the first run, it will be succeeded. So let's wait for the success. The condition will be true. It will be succeeded. The condition will be true and it will load the file to the table. So check file existence is succeeded. Now the other activity, see if condition. It is checking the condition first. Yeah, so it was true. That's why this load file to table ran successfully. And we can see the data will be loaded to the table, to the Lakehouse as a table. So let's see that as well. So again, we will go to the bronze layer. We will go to the raw Lakehouse, the Lakehouse in the tables. Let's refresh the tables. And it will be sales underscore F. Here we have data in the sales underscore F. Okay. Just wait for a few seconds. It will load. We have the data loaded as a table. Now again, what if the condition, if this condition is not true, then what will happen? So instead of at sales, I want it as customer today's date. So today's date is 19/11/2024 5 dot csv. Okay. Okay. So I wanted to check this file whether it exists or not. Now let's save this first and let's run it. Again, the run has started. So now this will not return true because that file doesn't exist in our file section. So it will return false. So what we, yeah, so here you can see that file existence returned false. So the if condition took it as the true didn't, like the condition didn't succeeded. So it returned a message. So the message is, let's see the output, did not find the file. Okay. So this is how it will work. I hope everybody understood the use cases of this get metadata activity and if condition. So I'll end our session for today. So in our upcoming sessions, we will practice some other activities as well in our data pipeline. So we will see the delete data, we will see the switch, we will see the filter, wait. For each we had practiced in the bulk load, lookup we had practiced in the bulk load, set variable we practiced, invoke pipeline we already practiced, and the script and notebook we are doing like on like daily basis, let's say. So apart from these which we have already practiced, we will practice the other activities which we can do in the free trial capacity. And so stay connected with us in our database channel, and if you like our content, please subscribe to our channel. And thanks for joining today. Thank you. Bye bye.